What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. One more day before the weekend. We got break number 631 BD. This is the other half of the case of Prizm Premier League football. If you guys are liking the soccer, we're going to do some more on Sunday. We have a pick your team case break of La Liga football. So if you guys are into La Liga, we are going to be doing a case break on Sunday. But tell you what, let's get into this final 6 boxes of the Premier League boxes. We got 6 autos coming. We got 1 per box. We got some great inserts. Let's get another manga like we got the other day. Let's rip, have some fun. Here we go. All right, box number 1. Nice. I like it when I don't have to flip the cards. Sure makes my life easy. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. I know it's 6 o'clock on the East Coast, 3 o'clock here on the West Coast. I'm thinking that my boss likes the fact that I know a little bit about football. And I'm not talking the NFL. I'm talking this football because I think we're going to start doing a few more soccer breaks for you guys. You know, I say soccer, I know football, but hell, let's have some fun with this. Here we go, guys. Box number 1 of 6. Can we get some focus here? Work with me, camera. There we go. Looks like we got a manga in our first box. Manga in the first box. I got my sweat card right there, guys. There's our manga. I'm going to put this manga off to the side here. We're going to save this for last out of this box. Everybody can see that manga right there. Here we go. Hell yeah, baby. We got Daichi Kamada. Daichi Kamada, that's 151 out of 199 for Palace. We got Pau Torres on the silver Prizm. We got a fractal of Jordan Pickford. Fractal of Jordan Pickford. Nico Williams on the hyper. Excuse me. I knew what it was. Just had to say it. How about we put these put away real quick. Get them out of the way. Alexander Hamilton. Have you guys ever heard a song and you just can't get that thing out of your head? Alright, here we go. We got a blue to 299 of Bernardo Silva for City. 11 out of 299. That is Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the Mojo. This one is not numbered. Colored Mojos are numbered. There is Evan Nielsen for Bournemouth on the portrait. Lucas Paqueta on the silver Prizm. I do like the color of the manga. color of the manga could be Liverpool, could be United. It's a red team. Could be Arsenal. So hopefully that can be something big. There's Amad Diallo. Ahmad for United on the ice. That is 275. 65 is 75. And we have a Genesis. Emiliano Martinez. Goaltender for Villa. Villa on the Genesis. God, this first box is really nice so far. Center stage of Ramsdale. We got Ben White on the Pulsar. That's only our first half of this first box. Nice start. Dobby wants Liverpool. Dobby is a free elf, right, Dobby? Dobby's a free elf and he wants Liverpool. Let's go. I bought my wife a welcome sign for our house, and it's Dobby saying, "All Wizards welcome." It's pretty cool. My wife is a big Potter fan. Hi there. I was wondering if you were breaking the 24 Flawless Baseball next Friday by chance. Actually, it's going to be breaking on Sunday, if I remember right. Let me double check the date, but I believe it's breaking on Sunday. Give me a second here. Flawless is breaking on the 18th. That's Sunday. We will be doing a one-case break of Flawless on Sunday, Mart Star. All right, back to the break. Here we go. Man, we're struggling with the focus today. I may have to move the boxes. We got Harry Wilson on the ice. That's 36 out of 75. Alex Scott for Bournemouth on the silver prism. Talisman of Liam Delap. Alejandro Garnacho on the Pulsar. We got a blue to 299 of Iwobi. Alex Iwobi. 148 out of 299. Toby Collier on the cracked ice for United. That answer your question, Mart, my friend? Yeah, I can't wait for the Flawless. I'm totally excited for that. Not to mention I get a couple of nice briefcases out of it. I cannot believe we hit the manga in the first box. Yeah, of course, my friend. I appreciate you, Mart Star. I really do, man. That is really nice to say. Thank you very much. I'm always appreciative of people that are repeaters and also that give me compliments, because you know what? I'm just here to help you guys and do my job. But you know what? I love you all. Love you all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move the boxes, guys, because my camera is focusing on the boxes today for some reason. So I'm going to move them off camera. I mean, they are still on camera on YouTube, but because I have an overhead cam, but I'm going to have to move them for this reason. All right, so they're just off screen. They're still on screen on YouTube on the overhead cam. All right. All right, here we go. Back to box number one. I know I'm kind of delaying because there's our auto also. There's our auto. I'm also delaying because we have that manga. So, all right, let's get back in focus, guys. Come on. Come on, camera. What is going on today? Too much? There we go. Kaleidoscope of Calafiori. Silver Prizm of Rodrigo Gomez. All right, our final little stack here before we go on to our manga. We got a Fireworks Mavididi, Hyper of Malo Gusto, our auto. That's Dewsbury Hall on the cracked ice, and our first auto of the break goes to, wow, it's a double for Liverpool for Dobby. Dobby's a free elf. He's got Jamie Carragher and Michael Owen on the double auto. Woo! That one is not numbered on the dual auto. Congrats, Dobby. That's what we want to see, baby. Give you that manga too. Kind of being selfish there, mister. No, I'm just messing with you. We can do it. Let's see. Let's see if we got the manga for Liverpool also. Like I said, we got red. It could be Liverpool. It could be United. Could be Nottingham. Oh, Dobby. Dobby. Liverpool. Wow. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the manga. TAA. Dude, that is sick. I know he's leaving, but that is a beautiful card. Beautiful card. That's the way we start a break off right there. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the manga and a dual auto for Liverpool. Wow. Wow. Talk about a hot start for Liverpool. All right, go feed the kids. That was box one, Leonardo. Box one. I think that's the first time you haven't had Liverpool, and look at that. Cannot believe the hits. Holy cow, buddy. What a sick first box. All right, gosh. Should we keep going? I think so. Box number 2. Holy crapola. All right, box number 2. Can we keep this momentum going? Checkerboard coming. We've already had a Genesis, a double auto, and a manga in the first box. I already see a checkerboard in this box. It looks like there's the auto right there in this box, right in the middle. All right. Let's go. Let's keep the fire going. What do we got? Dude, do we have more hits right there? We got something else backwards. Blue Ice of Callum Hudson-Odoi for Nottingham. Pedro Porro on the Silver Prizm. Firework of Leon Bailey on the Prizm. That is Mario Lemina for Wolves on the Mojo. /92 on the purple and white. 92 on the purple and white. We got Jamie Vardy. Nice hit, Jamie Vardy there for Leicester. The 65 of 92. I'm not returning to the team. Maybe he's retiring. I don't know. And then that is Phil Foden for City. Phil Foden for City on the Mojo. I'm sorry, on the Hyper. Let's zoom in a little for camera purposes. For eBay to be able to get a better picture. Not sure if I showed Hudson-Odoi, but it's 36 of 75 on the Blue Ice. Foden on the Hyper, nice one. Lamina on the Mojo. Alright, here we go. Another auto coming. We got Cameron Archer on the Fractal for Southampton. Our next auto goes to Tottenham. Tottenham, Heung-min Son on the auto. That is not numbered, but that is a nice auto right there. Heung-min Son on the auto for Tottenham. Leonardo, we take that? Yes, we do. There we go. Dude, that is a sick wall right now. That is a sick wall of honor. Two of the best players in the game. We got Marcus Guy on the portrait. Talisman of Jean-Philippe Mateta. That is Mark Guiu for Chelsea on the ice. That is Jacob Murphy on the Silver Prizm. Christopher Nguku on the Pulsar. Kunku. Dude, so far, 2 boxes. This has been sick. This has been a sick 2 boxes so far. Alright, here we go. We got a snake skin. Good Lord, this case is loaded. We got a reptilian snake skin. Jota Silva for Nottingham on the blue to 299. That is 299 out of 299 on the bookend. Diego Dallo on the Silver Prizm. This is a silver kaleidoscope of Virgil van Dijk. That's another hit for Dobby and Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk on the silver kaleidoscope. Marcos Sensi. That is not numbered on the purple. Come on, penny sleeves. Work for me today. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got a red David Raya for Arsenal. That is 133 out of 199. That's Areola on the Hyper. Fireworks of Hudson Odoi. Silver of Dwight McNeil going to Everton. Any good Newcastle? Trying to think. Not yet, but the way this case is going, I think everybody's getting a hit. Our first two autos have been sick. Our first two autos have been double auto for Liverpool and Heung-min Son for Tottenham. So. But this first two boxes, plus we still have a snake skin coming right here. So, and a checkerboard. So here we go, back at it. Blue, Marcus Tavernier. That is going to Bournemouth. That is to 299, 141 of 299. How about Mr. Sanchez, goaltender for Chelsea on the checkerboard. Rookie center stage of Leif Davis. Leif Davis, that one's going to Ipswich. For Fulham, Emil Smith-Rowe on the ice. And that is box number 2. Whew. Except for that snake skin, which we'll do in a second here. That is a box number 2. All right, snakeskin time. Good luck, everybody. It's a rookie snakeskin. Kadioglu? Ferdi Kadioglu? I don't know this player. I've seen Brighton a lot this year, but I do not know that player. But that is a nice hit for Brighton. It's a rookie snakeskin. Box number 3. Box number 3. Running out of room here on my table with all these hits. Gonna move those back a little. See if we can get either of those things knocked off of the stand. And I ain't talking about me knocking them off. I'm talking about a better card knockoff. There we go. Yep, I forgot that we were going to start having the backwards cards again. Alright, that's better. Now that I know it, I'll flip them. There we go. I got just a touch for you on eBay. Checkerboard. All right, box number 3. First 2 boxes have been fire, so let's keep this going. Here we go. That is Eric De Silva Morera. That's 149 out of 199 for Nottingham. Taylor Harwood Bellis on the purple. Firework of Phil Foden. Jamie Vardy on the silver prism. That is a blue Amo Ameyo. That is a rookie for Southampton. 174 out of 299. There is Minta on the Pulsar for Brighton. On the Fractal, we got Ismaila Sarr for Palace. On the checkerboard for Newcastle. All you got to do is ask. Lewis Hall for Newcastle and Ryan. Lewis Hall on the checkerboard. And now you're off the board, on the board. So there you go, buddy. Let's see if we can get you something nice and low numbered or an auto. All right, here we go. Blue Ice to 75. That's Harwood Bellis, rookie for Southampton. That is 50 of 75. Robert Sanchez on the silver prism for Chelsea. We got a silver firework. Silver firework of Antoine Semenyo. That is for Bournemouth on the silver firework. Mickey Van de Ven on the ice for Tottenham. That was you, Dobby, that had the Bale manga? Dude, and you had the Human Song auto, too, on that same break, right? That was nice. And that song was numbered, so I remember that. That was the first break of this product that we did. Yeah, that was the first half of that case, which was our first break of this product, correct? Uh-huh. That was nice. Oh, no, wait, second half. The manga was the second half. Yes, you're right, Dobby. Yep. The manga was in the second half. Here we go. White purple. That's going to Bright, and that's Jason Steele. Jason Steele to 92. 45 of 92. Virgil van Dijk on the mojo. Brilliance of João Felix. Silver of Miguel Almiron. Dude, I cannot wait to do the La Liga stuff on Sunday. I am super excited to do that one too. I just love football. I love watching it. I'm hoping maybe we pull a nice Lamine Yamal auto. That would be sick. We'll see though. Sunday. How about Oscar Bob on the auto for City? That's another hit there for Leonardo. Oscar Bob for City on an auto for Leonardo. Calvin Phillips on the Hyper. Kaleidoscope of Sa. Antoine Semenyo on the Orange Hyper. Those are not numbered. We got a blue of Cataglu, rookie for Brighton, 146 of 299. Joseph Sa on the silver prism for Wolves. That is Solanke on the talisman for Tottenham. We got Guy on the Pulsar for Everton. And that is box number 3. Box 3 was not as good as 1 and 2. It did have a nice auto. Oscar Bob, that kid is good. He's young and good. For City. Of course, that's hard for me to admit since I'm a United fan, but you got to give credit where credit's due, man. Some of the players there are just incredible and young. And then some of them are old and dirty. Like Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, one of the dirtiest players in the game. In my opinion. I'll say it like that. Box number 4. Box number 4. Hey, Dobby, can't Liverpool give United one of your guys' strikers? You guys have so many freaking strikers, and they're all so good on that team. Yeah, he gets away with it because he's small. You're not a Liverpool fan, you're a Tottenham fan? Dude. Then me and you are going to be tussling next Wednesday. I cannot wait, man. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be at the bar. I'm going to be at the bar. We have a Manchester United bar here in Phoenix. And I'm going to be at that bar, having a few drinks on my day off, watching the game. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got my United gear already. I'm ready for the game already. Give me Europa League. Give me Champions League football next year. But I tell you, United and Tottenham both suck so bad. You have a Tottenham bar? Nice. Tottenham and United suck so bad. 16th and 17th in the league, and one of us are going to make Champions League next year by winning the Europa League. That's sad. That's scary. I love it, though. I love it. I'd like to see us beat Chelsea this weekend. That would be nice. Not that it's, a big deal if we do or we don't. Because, I mean, what is it going to do? I mean, we can't be relegated like you guys can't be. But at least if we get some confidence. Yes, you're right. You're right. We are only in the Europa because of FA Cup last year. You're right. I will give you that much. But we're there. And we're facing Tottenham in the finals. What a shitty year we're having. All right, box number 4. Box number 4. We got another checkerboard. Behind Andre for Wolves, it is Kamada for Crystal Palace. We got Jensen for Brentford on the portrait. We got Wissa on the silver prism. That is also for Brentford. Premier League is better when United are good. You are right. I agree. I have been a United fan since day one that I started watching football. So that's about 12 years ago, right after their first title. I mean, right after their last title. What was that, like 13, 14 years ago, our last title? And I started after, so I've never seen a winning, like, Andre, 130 out of 199. I've never seen, like, that championship caliber United. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like to see us get back to that kind of, nobility. We got Doucouré for Everton on the blue to 299. That's 222 out of 299. We got Abdul Fatawu. That's for Leicester on the hyper. Kaleidoscope of Mats Sells. That is for Nottingham. We have Archie Gray on the Mojo for Tottenham. This kid's good. This kid is real good. I like Archie Gray. That'll be top loaded after the break. Lisandro Martinez, we need him back. United needs him back. We got a white to 35. White to 35 for Chelsea. Nice hit for Chelsea. That's João Felix. João Felix, 24 of 35. That's you too, Dobby? Nice. That is a sick hit for Chelsea. They've loaned him out to where? You got Palace too? Nice. João Felix is playing in, is it Italy right now on loan? Yeah, I think he's at Milan, Leonardo. Yeah, I think he's at Milan. Pau Torres on the silver prism. Harvey Elliott on the emergent. That is Diego Dallo on the orange hyper. Yeah. Dude, that was a really good game yesterday between Milan and Bologna for the Coppa Italia. Dude, that was such a good game to watch. the two of them were going back and forth. Even though Milan didn't have much possession of the ball, when they were on the counter, it was scary. It was scary. Red. Saka for Arsenal. Red to 199. 76 of 199. There's Harwood Bellis on the Pulsar. Anthony Gordon on the center stage. Joshua Zirkzee. He needs to get back too because he is a beast up front. I like Rasmus Højlund, don't get me wrong. I like Rasmus. He needs to get a little stronger, but he's only 21 years old. He just needs to get a little stronger so that way he can, hold people off like Joshua Zirkzee does. Xerxes so big, he plays that hold-up game really well. People don't like him. I don't know why. Our next auto is here, so I'm going to sit it down. I'm going to put that right in front of it. That's our next auto right there. It's a horizontal auto, so I don't know, that could be good. Horizontal autos are usually the penmanship signatures. They're really nice. There's Kuleveski on the portrait. Lisandro Martinez on the ice. Last stack, and then we'll get to our auto. Richarlison. That is a Jared Bowen blue for West Ham. Jared Bowen to 299. That's 50 of 299. We got Mirik for Ipswich on the silver prism. Center stage silver prism of Alexis McAllister for Liverpool. Jesper Lindstrom for Everton on the checkerboard. All right. Let me get these put away. And we'll find out who our auto is. Here we go. Our auto. I think it goes this way. Yep. Here we go. Good luck, everybody, on the auto. Don't tell me we got Son again. No. Penmanship auto for City, though, of the other young gun, Rico Lewis. Jesus. Rico Lewis on the auto. Our first box had a dual auto of these two guys. Rico and Bob, the young guns in City. Jesus. City is on fire in this break. That is just crazy. You know why? Because I'm a United fan. That's why. I'm a United fan. I don't like Liverpool. I don't like Tottenham. And look at all the autos. City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and then the manga's Liverpool. What the frick? No, I'm saying in our first break, Dobby, when we did the first case, we had the double auto of these guys in our first case. The first 6 boxes, yeah. So now we've pulled their singles. What the heck? I got no. Well, no, we've pulled one United auto. All right, box number 5. We got 2 boxes to go, my friends. 2 boxes to go. Two more autos coming. This is beautiful product, and it's affordable. I mean, at $2.50 a box, these are affordable boxes. We sell them at card shows at $2.50 a box. I mean, you just can't beat that. $3,000 for the case. Wait, did I do that right? 6 times 5, yeah. $3,000 for the case. I mean, you really can't. Yeah, the first off the line is super expensive. I believe it's also got, what, numbered mangas? It's crazy. I love the fact that the mangas put the artist's name on the back of the cards. I mean, think about it. Our first case had a Genesis, a dual auto for Liverpool, and a Liverpool manga in the first box of this break. That was in one box. I mean, not all boxes are going to be like that, but cheapers. Come on. All right, here we go. Susek on the red to 199. Tomas Susek, 83 of 199. We got Cole Palmer, another good young player. This one's for Chelsea on the Hyper. Fireworks of Kyle Walker-Peters. Miles Lewis-Skelly for Arsenal on the Silver Prizm. That's a blue, Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley for Liverpool. That is 91 of 299. Blue Hyper of Jota Silva for Nottingham. That is Awonyi for Nottingham on the Fractal. Jean-Paul Van Hecke on the Mojo. That is for Brighton, excuse me. On the cracked ice, blue to 75, that's Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle, 11 of 75 for Wolves. And Nketa for Palace on the Silver Prizm. That is a Silver Prizm Emergent for Bournemouth. That's Julian Araujo. Jean-Claire Todibo on the purple. Come on, we need some more lower numbers. We need some more lower numbered cards. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Prizm. Let's do it. We need lower numbers. We got a case and a half left. Here we go. Cleaning up my mess, guys. Give me a second. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. All right, our auto is not here in my hand, so here we go. That is Konsa, Esri Konsa. That is 54 of 92. That one is going to Aston Villa. For Tottenham, we got Solanke on the Pulsar. Brilliance for Everton. That is Dwight McNeil. We got Decore on the Silver Prizm. That is for Everton. There's our auto. It's a rookie auto. Rookie auto incoming right there, guys. That's Cucurella. That's the first I've seen of him. That's a nice hit there for Chelsea. Mark Cucurella on the checkerboard. Talisman of Muniz. We got Leno on the cracked ice for Fulham. Cucaracha. Ryan. La cucaracha. Marca Cucurella. Now you got me singing, bro. What's up with that? El Canus for Leicester, 31 of 199. Wilson Odobert for Tottenham on the Silver Prizm. Ooh, we got an orange kaleidoscope to 25. Orange kaleidoscope to 25. We got Jordan Pickford on the Mojo. This is going to be nice, I think. Come on. Can we get a big kaleidoscope? For Brighton, João Pedro. João Pedro to 25. 25 of 25 on the kaleidoscope orange. Nice hit for Brighton. Sick right there. Sicko. And our auto is a rookie. Our auto is a rookie. Let's see who we got. Who are the good rookies this year? I don't even know. You never know who they consider a rookie and not a rookie. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody, on the rookie auto. It is a blue shield, so maybe Ipswich, Chelsea, Brighton. It is Ipswich. It's Omari Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson on the auto for Ipswich. There we go. Rookie for Ipswich, Omari Hutchinson. There you go, guys. There's your next auto. And we are down to one box. One box. Uno. Can we get a 1 of 1? Can we get something? None of our autos have been numbered, so let's see if we can get a numbered auto at least. All right, here we go. Box number 6. Yay! Alright guys, it's the last box of the 2 cases of Prizm Premier League soccer that I had. You never know what my boss is going to send me. We may be doing more of this. Maybe, maybe not. I know we got La Liga coming up on Sunday, and that is a case break of La Liga. So, if you are into, yeah, let's get another case hit. If you guys are into La Liga also, we will be doing that. So, here we go. Is that another orange? Ooh, that is. That looks like an orange talisman or emergent. So, another orange to 25 incoming. Here we go, boys. Good luck. Chris Wood on the blue. That is for Nottingham. That is 235 out of 299. Tino Livramento. That is for Newcastle on the silver Prizm. Our orange for West Ham. That is Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen on the orange, 12 out of 25 on the Christmas card. 12/25 on the Christmas card. Oh, you like that one, huh, Ryan? Checkerboard of Elliot Anderson. That is for Nottingham. Tino is the man. Woo, we got another case hit. We got another case hit. You called it, Dobby. Prizmania case hit right there. Prizmania case hit. And behind the case hit was Mateus de Ligt for United to 92. Yes, you did. 49 of 92. Spoke it into existence. Hell yeah, baby. We got an orange hyper of Christian Romero for Tottenham. Emergent of Dean Huijsen. Leno on the silver Prizm. Bernd Leno for Fulham. Dude. Jean-Claire Todibo. That is for West Ham. 152 out of 299. Wes Burns for Ipswich on the orange hyper. For Aston Villa, we got Ollie Watkins on the Brilliance. Sammy Smodics. That one is not numbered for Ipswich. That is our first half of this last box. Our second half of this box should have an auto also. So we've got an auto and a case hit Prismania coming. I'm going to use this for the auto so we can save it for last. Got another orange and a silver talisman and a red pulsar. Red pulsars are numbered. And that's going to West Ham. Alphonse Areola. Areola on the red pulsar. 41 of 49. 41 of 49. Jota Silva on the silver prism. Damsgaard, that guy. He's a United killer. Kai Havertz. This is our first Kai Havertz hit of I think either case. Kai Havertz for Arsenal on the silver talisman. Carlos Baleba for Brighton on the orange hyper. You guys can all still see that, right? Okay. Just want to make sure. Is that the auto backwards? Yes, it is. Ooh, it's going to make it easy to do this. Move that over. It is a penmanship auto to boot. Okay, so it's horizontal. There's your Prismania. There's your auto. I put a second card behind it. All right, here we go. Ben Johnson on the red to 199. 173 of 199. Tommy Doyle on the cracked ice. That is Muniz on the fractal for Fulham. Miles Lewis Skelly on the silver prism for Arsenal. All right, guys, it's getting close. Here we go. Man. This is the longest half case it's ever taken me to open this because of all these hits. Pedro Neto on the purple. Pedro Neto on the purple. Emergent of Pedro Lima. Alexander Isak on the hyper. All right. We are going to do the auto first. Auto first. Miles Lewis Smelly from my daughter. Tommy, that's awesome, bro. We're going to do the auto first. All right, we got some red right up here. Don't know if that means like it could be Liverpool, it could be United, could be Arsenal, Nottingham. How about Liverpool again? Alisson Becker on the auto for Dobby. Allison Becker on the auto. That sticker is not on there too well, but it's there. Wow. He's such a good goaltender. And since we have a Prismania coming, that will knock Honmin Son off of the pedestal here. And our last card of the break, my friends. Prismania, right there. Prismania case hit. The last one of these Prismanias I got was Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Who do we have this time? Trying to look at the hair, trying to figure it out. Can you guys figure that out? Why does that look like Gareth Bale or Beckham? Maybe not. No. What the frick is with Liverpool today? Virgil van Dijk on the Prismania. Dobby is munching a bunch. That is sick. This guy is so dirty. I hate Virgil van Dijk. But he's so good. So dirty, but so good. There we go. Those are your breaks, my friends. Man, I appreciate you. Hate them too, but the card is beautiful, right? The card is beautiful. All right. Guys, that was a great 6 boxes. I am super excited to recap this for you guys. I mean, we really did get 3 case hits. We got those 2, plus we did get the snake skin, which is considered a case hit. So, we could put 3 up there. There we go. All right, here we go. Recap time. I love you, Ryan. You're awesome, dude. All right, here we go, my friends. We got Blues to 99. Here we go. Totobo, Wood, Bradley, Bowen, Decore, Cataglu, Amo Amayo, Tavernier, Silva. That one's Jota Silva, Iwobi, and Bernardo Silva. Reds, Ben Johnson, Canus, Susak, Saka, Andre, Silva Morea, David Raya, and Kamada. 1092, Delict, Konsa, Steele, and Vardy. These are to 75. We got Tommy Doyle, Harwood Bellis, Hudson Odoi, Harry Wilson, and Ahmad Diallo. This is to, what is this, 45? 49. And that is Alphonse Areola. We got João Felix to 35. To 25, Jared Bowen and João Pedro. Our insert silver prisms. We got Talisman of Kai Havertz. Center stage of Alexis McAllister. Julian Araujo on the emergent. Antoine Semenyo. Smelenyo? Is that what you said? Or is that somebody else? Alright, Antoine Semenyo. Firework. Leon Bailey firework. And a nice Virgil van Dijk kaleidoscope. Our checkerboards, Elliot Anderson, Mark Cucurella. Oh, you said Cucasmella. Got it. Your daughter said. Jesper Lindstrom, Daichi Kamada, Lewis Hall, Robert Sanchez. Our one Genesis was Emiliano Martinez. First auto, we got Amari Hutchinson for Ipswich on the rookie. Our penmanship auto, Rico Lewis for City. Oscar Bob for City. Penmanship signatures of Heung-min Son for Tottenham. We had a double auto for Liverpool. It's a nice one. It's two legends, Michael Owen and Jamie Carragher. Carragher? I think it's Carragher. Jamie Carragher. And a penmanship signature of Allison Becker. We had our first case hit. It is a snakeskin rookie Kodaglu for Brighton. And we had two case hits. Prismania and a manga, both going to Liverpool. Both are sick defenders. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the manga. Virgil van Dijk on the Prismania. There you go, my friends. There's your break. I appreciate you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. Peace.